Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Kane. Today I'm sharing an 8.5 by 11 layout, playing with Series 19, Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. Today's sketch is by Kristen, Scrapping Sleepy here on YouTube, and I will have links down below to her channel. I am digging into a new to me collection. This is Paige Evans' new collection. Oh, what is it called? Lovely Lane. And that is by Pink Fresh. And I received it in my monthly subscription to the Scraproom. And I'm going to show you everything that I received for the kit. I'm only going to use a portion of the kit today. And the rest of it's actually going to go into my uh, little like stash of Paige Evans because I don't know that I'll use it. Um, I'm really on the fence if I have photos that'll go with the rest of it or not. So I'm not going to get rid of it just yet, but it definitely is one that's going to be put away after I create at least one layout with it and then decide if I'm going to keep it or not. So here I'm showing you the papers that you receive in the Flavors of the Month kit, and that's a kit that I get. So here you get 3 of the pattern papers, and I love this beautiful teal. If I have photos to go with this, I know I can use this paper here. I love the teal side better than the line stripy side. You get 2 pieces of white cardstock. I'm going to use, no, actually, I don't use one of those today. And then this sticker sheet here you get if you receive the embellishment kit. And then 2 pieces more of pattern paper for the add-on if you do the paper add-on. And I do the paper add-on also. And then here is new to me. This is the Shots of Life kit. And this is supposed to be for pocket pages. So it's usually a smaller scale or pocket cards, cut aparts. So here I have quite a few of the 6 by, what are they, 6 by 8? 6 by 7, I think. And I'm going to use those on today's layout because the sketch is here. I will put it up here in the corner as I get started on the layout. And I'm going to bring in some extras because, like I said, I do struggle usually using Paige Evans collections or any kind of florals. I'm just not a floral person, but I have these cute photos of my goddaughter after she got out of the bath, and she's sitting on a blanket that has purple flowers on it. So I thought it was perfect. This paper here is actually from the other collection that is in the Flavors of the Month, and that's the Echo Park Ghost and Goblins, I believe is what it's called. But the purple matches perfectly with this collection. And adding a darker paper for the background really helps me be able to put the layout together and make it more of a layout that I would create. So I cut all those strips of paper that were on one of the pattern papers, and then I also cut a couple more from the other pattern papers. Not very many, just the zigzag one and I believe a pink floral one, which I'll have to cut one more piece of it here in a minute because I actually won't have enough to go across. I thought I was going to have enough, but I end up one short. I need just one more. And I wasn't trying to line them up and make them even or even make a design with them. I just wanted them to be kind of wonky. I thought I would like that a little bit better, so that's what I decided to go with. This one here I cut first and it's a little bit too skinny. I thought I was going to be able to make it work, but it really needs to be a little bit thicker. So I'm going to move a couple of these around just because, I don't know, I just didn't like them where they were, so I decided to move them around. And now looking at it, I actually have 2 purple ones right next to each other. but it's okay. It's going to stay that way. You'll see in the close-ups, it's still that way. But I, you know, kind of struggled. I was trying to just go with it and not really think about it. And that's how I was able to get the layout finished. So here, like I said, I have these cute little photos, and one I trimmed down a little bit smaller than the other one. I thought that would work better for me on the sketch. She has two pretty much the exact same size and look like they're in like Polaroid frames. I decided not to do the Polaroid frame and just cut the photos down and place them on pattern paper. And I did use the pattern paper that looks like a grid, and I used that to map the photos. So here I have this little flower. I don't want the teal, I only want purples. So those little purple flowers were perfect. I received a little chipboard piece that says happy together, but I don't want the together, I just want the happy. So I did tuck it in behind the photo. This little hexagon also is a chippy piece, and I backed it with one of the other purple flower or purple papers that has flowers on it. And then I'm going to put that purple flower on top of the hexagon. You will be able to see the pink flower behind there when I place it down, and that's okay. Little pops of pink are great because pink and purple go really well together. So here I believe I'm going to start gluing everything down. I went ahead and sped that part up, but I'm just going to glue everything down. Um, I went ahead and added that piece of paper behind the hexagon. I'm going to add the flower down. And then up there at the top, the other little flower. I did pop up the larger photo on play foam, and I think it turns out pretty cute. Like I said, it's definitely one that's not my style just because usually I don't play with florals. But I think using them in small strips like this, it worked out perfectly. I did glue down the entire title and cut all of that out because this is an older, thicker collection, and it was really hard to even get it off of the backing and then put it all down. So the title is Every Day is a Fresh Start, and I just thought that was kind of cute to go with bath photos. And I added the enamel dots, and that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's layout. Please like and subscribe if you're new here, and if you like what you saw. I definitely enjoyed creating this purple layout, and I will see you in the next video. I will also have a playlist down below for 30 days of sketches. Bye!